live on My Media Prime Television. My name is Fon Quinta, and this is the morning edition of Prime Flash, coming to you from our studios here in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala. We begin this morning in the southwest region of Cameroon, where about 9 persons, including women and children, were killed yesterday, January 10, 2020, in Mautu, a precinct in Muyuka subdivision, southwest region of Cameroon. Locals say men in uniform stormed the locality around 3 p.m. in search of armed separatist fighters and reportedly opened fire, indiscriminately killing men, women and children. Though government is yet to comment on the killing, the reason for the act, termed barbaric, is still unknown. And in the northwest region of Cameroon, the lifeless body of a man has been retrieved from a well after he was killed and reportedly dumped there by his son. After days of search, the body of the man, said to be a worker of Konjek and food market Bamenda, was discovered in that well. The exact reason why he committed the act is yet to be gotten. Now, some ex-refugees from Manu division who escaped to Nigeria at the start of the armed conflict in the northwest and southwest region of Cameroon have returned home and received their own share of President New Year gift. The ex-refugees were encouraged to return home by the mayor of Eyumujok, Ntumfam Itajak, who distributed New Year gift from the head of state, Paul Biya. During the distribution of the household, food and sanitary equipment, the mayor encouraged the ex-refugees to stay at home and start a new life. Now, at least 3 chapters of the Cameroon Association of English-Speaking Journalists, Kamasearch, now have new executives following elections that were conducted over the weekend. Members of Limbe, Boya and Yaoundé chapters of Kamasearch all went to the polls on Saturday, January 9, in separate exercises to pick their leaders for the next 4 years. In the Limbe chapter, Kumba Onore, photojournalist, emerged winner, while incumbent chapter president in Boya, Isidore Abba, was given another mandate, and in Yaoundé, Eugene V, publisher of Newswatch, was overwhelmingly voted as new chapter president, taking over from V Banjud, national president of the Cameroon Association of English-Speaking Journalists, Kamasearch. And out of the country, Nigeria's Ikiti state has announced a nighttime curfew beginning Monday, citing the alarming rate at which the second wave of COVID-19 is spreading in the country, banning all gatherings of more than 20 people. Places of worship will be allowed to have 2 services on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, though no indication was given of when the restrictions will be lifted. Now, Algerian President Abdelmadjid Tebboune has left the country for treatment in Germany less than a month after his return. He was being treated for COVID-19 for 2 months until December 29, when he returned home. The 75-year-old president will be treated for a foot problem related to coronavirus infection. The president's 2-month absence had fueled speculation about his ability to finish his first term as president. And efforts by Ethiopia, Egypt and Sudan to try to resolve a long-running dispute over a giant dam on the River Nile have once again broken down. Construction of the hydroelectric dam in the west of Ethiopia was completed in July last year, and Ethiopia started filling the reservoir. Sudan and Ethiopia have recently clashed over a border dispute, plus Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, who also has trouble at home with conflict in Ethiopia's Tigray region. Now we've come to the end of the morning edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. It was compiled and produced by Ngwa Desmond. My name is Fon Quinta, and up next is In the House with Arlene Samas. Stay tuned to more programs on The African Eye. Goodbye.